Friends, let's quickly look at into the undergraduate students program, undergraduate level studies leading to bachelor's degree. So we have seen these two options already. So, like we have seen in College of Technology course, so the curriculum will be look something like this. What we have seen here in the CT program. So undergraduate studies, you can see this. This is so yeah, you can see this one. So undergraduate course will be starting something like this. So 4 years course, masters and doctoral course. So let's get into details. Undergraduate course, which is same like deadlines and all, which is same. The field of studies, you can see these are engineering is there, and social sciences and humanities is there, and sciences and humanities, natural sciences AB, that is agriculture studies and hygienic studies, and the engineering subjects and the science subjects. So you can see the subjects. So this deadline of the birth date is similar. So let's see this one. Yeah, so the birth, the age limit is similar, and the qualification is 65%. But I didn't see this for specialized training course. So is there a qualifications and conditions are listed in the guidelines? Please be given to the candidates Japanese. So is it not there any minimum grades required for this specialized training course? I think they didn't mention it. So you can try for this course if you are having some Japanese proficiency, and if you are not sure of competition, you can try for this. I think I didn't come across the percentage. Please correct me if somebody have verified it. I don't think it is there. Specialized training college students course. So now let's go to bachelor's studies. So the minimum is 65% is required for diploma course, and that is the CT program and this program. Sorry, is it fine? Yeah, I think it is okay. So you can see that these programs, and then the term of the scholarship. This is an important thing I am talking about. The grantee who studies at preparatory education institution prior to enrolling the university from April to March 2027, that is 5 years, 4+1. For scholarship grantees majoring in 6-year course in pharmacy, that is 6 years course. So this for pharmacy, this is for the other courses. So these are approximate 15, and these are the application form, certificate of health, the sample format of letter, direct placement form. This option is there only for this bachelor studies, so you can directly out for these direct placements. And the good part is that for bachelor studies there is a scope for getting English degrees, some very few, but not sure, but still you need to study the Japanese language. Then these are the same, the details. So let's go to, there is no specific details for bachelor's program here. So let's go to this notification guidelines details directly. So this is undergraduate students. This is it different? Application, direct placement, there are two are there. So let's see later. So this is a field of studies, and these are the subjects. Preparatory education at the university. Each grantee will be enrolled in a preparatory course. This one, studies, university education will be conducted after this preparatory course. Change of field of study. Yeah, these are same. Applicants who have sufficient Japanese language proficiency may choose to enroll directly in their university without taking the preparatory education course. If you take these Japanese classes in outside of country, that is from India or some other country, you will have a chances of getting direct placement option without going for the preparatory course. For case where the undergraduate course of university does not require Japanese proficiency at the time of enrollment and allows the applicant to enroll without going through preparatory education, applicant may directly enroll the said undergraduate course. So that is also true. One is Japanese language, one is the university may not require the language proficiency, they can specify, they can opt for direct placement. In that both the cases, you can request for direct placement. In such cases, enrollment may be either from the spring term, grantees arrive in Japan in April 2022 and start the spring term, or from autumn term, grantees will arrive in Japan in September and October. So you can try for this course for those people who are thinking in the first year the admission, what we call, you can't get the grade card and all, you can't go there, means try to apply for this course and get find the schools where there is a direct placement, and also find Japanese teaching and get some courses studied before going there. The JLPT score, it will be good. So the decision of the direct placement shall be made by MEXT in consultation with the relevant university. University will examine application excellent. So adequate language skills for the Japanese proficiency. So that university will decide along with the embassy. So period of consultation of direct placement will be from after second screening. So the direct placement you can consult with the university and discuss after second screening. From after the second screening to January. That is from second screening to January. You will have few months in between. You can discuss. University has confirmed the application during consultation period. So it is like you have to, if the university is rejected for direct placement request, you have to enroll for preparatory education institution, what the MEXT has mentioned. So the application enrollment accepted in the university, this one. So these are the conditions you can verify. It will be good for those people. You may try to utilize this option if it is. I think it may be possible for some of you. The qualification conditions, academic background. So 12 years of education. It is minimum 12 years, no 11 years here. So these are all same thing. So I will not explain much. So you can explore how to read. Actually, whatever we say, it will be there in your mind, or sometimes you may not even notice. That's why I'll emphasize more time. Please read and understand the application documents thoroughly. It will be very, very helpful in the later stage. A grantee who studied a preparatory course, this one, scholarship. The good part is that they are giving scholarship, even though the duration is extended or extra duration because of this preparatory, they are giving scholarship. So that is a good part. If you don't have immediate any dependent things and all, you can spend one more year and learn more stuff. It is a good thing as per my opinion. So suspension of this one, selection, and these are checklist. You can see. So these all, I think these are, you can verify once. It is nothing new. This is the same certificate again. Any other formats of recommendation, any other formats of recommendation letter will be accepted. So you can use your own format also. That is similar to PG applicants. So this is the direct placement request certificate. Three options, three choices, and each university will have two choices. So you can request this one if you are thinking of opting that one. So in the application, what are the crucial questions? I think it will be similar. So what is your major trigger? What is the trigger that having an interest in Japan? What kinds of things you will can contribute to Japan and your home country through your experience of studying in Japan? So through experience of studying in Japan, so these two same thing. You can plan accordingly with my suggestions. You can see the other video for suggestions. The video on STC program. You can see there we have explained some inputs. So I think that's all. Yeah, the deadlines and the timelines you can see here. I'm seeing for the first time. Actually, I didn't know before any of this stuff. For the first time I'm reading for this stuff because of some of the people